Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017. We're here to look at some more Super Mario Odyssey. I'm Rob here with Teresa and Sam, and we're going to show you a level that is not on the show floor. This is the Wooded Kingdom, home of the Steam Gardeners.
Yes, we are in a beautiful, beautiful wooded kingdom. And before we get into gameplay, I just want to kind of take this all in. This is a really pretty space.
I love the little shafts of light that come through.
And I hope this is coming through on the stream, but the ambient noise here is really nice. I've got the sound of wind going through the trees. I've got bird song. And I'm going to get into a lot of trouble here, but it's a nice place to get started. So I will kick it off and start running around here. So I can't say too much about how this kingdom fits into the rest of the game and the other kingdoms we've shown so far. But yeah, this is Treehouse Live exclusive content. We are not making this playable on the show floor, so this is just for you guys who are checking us out on stream. And I'm going to head down and chat to these fellas.
So yeah, these are the Steam Gardeners. They're the natives. Every kingdom has its own strange native creatures, and they're robot watering cans that take care of the flowers.
And I love their dialogue. Rotating out of control, due to anxiety. It seems like a good way to handle stress.
And it's all because of Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has taken their flowers. It's very sad. They worked very, very hard on them.
Rotten guy.
And what's good to know, though, is even though Bowser is causing lots of havoc, commerce is still alive and well. I've got a nice little crazy cap spot here.
Yeah.
And I know we did a little bit of shopping in the first segment, but I just want to visit these guys and see what they've got going on.
Yeah. And as we explained in that previous segment, there are two coins. He's explaining again. There's yellow coins, which are good everywhere, and purple coins that are unique to the individual kingdom.
So we got some goodies there. I like how direct they are, too. Spend money. Do it. And they look so cute with their little
Subtlety
hats.
is not their strong suit.
And these caught my eye. I think that since so much of this game is all about travel and exploration, having an explorer's outfit feels like a good way to go as we're getting in here. And I'm going to need 15 of the local currency.
Yeah, especially
coins
with
to
all
buy
the
that.
green and stuff, you need an explorer outfit
Yeah.
to trek it.
Before I'm going to mess around with these guys a little bit first. So
Oh, look at Mario Jam.
Yeah.
you'll see I can change the music, and I got to get a look at this dude.
So happy.
He's just so happy. I love his dance. But all right, we'll get up some more trouble here.
Yeah.
Leave that alone. Nope. One more trouble. Okay, now.
Just
I'm
destroying
sorry.
That guy
boxes.
worked hard to stack those, Sam.
Right?
He really did.
Maybe his stock was there and you just ruined the shop.
Yeah.
Way to go, Sam.
I'm a
Trying to smash and grab your explorer clothes? Is that what's happening here?
I guess I'll earn them properly. I'll get the currency. So I got two there, and you see the regional currency here. These cute little gears. Hi, buddy. All right, I'm gonna leave you be. And this is just
naturally, there's an
intriguing.
Egyptian Sphinx in the middle of the woods.
There's a lot of
Why
very
not?
Oh yeah, that
unusual
doesn't
stuff
look
in this forest.
conspicuous at all.
It's
in
a
the middle
strange
of a
place.
woods place.
Huh.
Yeah.
A few more coins over here.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And now over by this water.
So you'll
If
notice
you
that
listen,
sorry,
there's frog noises.
frog noises?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
The ambient noise in this kingdom is just incredible. As you move around, you're going to start hearing different kinds of wildlife.
I love that. It's so relaxing. It's just so fitting in the setting.
I was just going to comment that every time you get one of those regional coins, it comes up with, X of 100, and that's because there are, exactly 100 in this kingdom, and they're all, in specific places. So that this is an additional collectible along with power moons and a few other things that you can find throughout the game to keep you busy almost forever. This game is huge.
And that is a suspicious rock, but I'm going
That
to leave
is
it alone.
super suspicious.
So I love that this game is really taking so much of inspiration and so much of its DNA from Super Mario 64 and Sunshine. And 64 is, I think, straight up my favorite game in the Mario series. And any other folks watching who are also 64 fans, you'll remember the rabbit in the basement and how much that
rabbits.
rabbit drove you nuts. So we have a bunny here, and if I can get close enough to take a peek, he is also wearing an adorable little hat.
Are you going to steal his
Fabulous.
hat?
I'm going to try to catch him. Come here, bud.
The important thing is that if he's
I
wearing a
want to
hat,
be
he can't be
friends.
captured.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That went a lot better than I was expecting it to, frankly.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
that actually
fun.
worked well.
Pretty fast, yeah.
It's really a nice way to, I think, practice your targeting as you're dealing with Cappy, because his trajectory as he comes back to you shifts as you're running around. You'll notice here if I throw it out and then head this way, he's going to come back to me that way. So you can be pretty strategic about how you deal with his trajectory to get with some of those targets that are fast moving. And there's another look at my Odyssey ship. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, but I need more coins. I need to get going on this. And rolling is, I think, one of my favorite ways to get around in this
really
game.
enjoy this.
It's just so fun.
It's a quick way to get around places.
It's not something I can do in real life without getting super dizzy, so I might as well take advantage here.
Totally.
Where Mario's got the skills. Ooh. Little tunnel.
Oh, yeah, a little bit
Peek
of
in
purple
here.
there.
All right,
You're
so
almost there.
8. I'm getting there. But I do love how much these spaces encourage just kind of free exploration. So if I wanted to, there is sort of an overarching mission that I could do here to progress the story and move along. And we'll be getting to that a little bit later. But if you just run A to B and try to focus on completing goals and you don't really dig into these spaces, you're missing so much of what this game has to offer.
There's
Ooh,
so
more
much
coins.
more. I'm sure I can't say the numbers on the number of moons you need to complete the game and the number of moons there are altogether, but it's a very large
There's a
difference.
lot.
I'll leave it at that.
Definitely a significant volume of collectibles, which is great for me because I'm a complete collectible junkie. I
Yeah,
find
same for
everyone.
me.
And let's
can
see.
we
Ooh,
sky a little bit there?
I would love to show you the sky. Let me grab these coins. Ooh. 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 Oh, I missed.
Oh, no.
I'm
Are you
too
stuck
short.
down there now?
No, I'm not stuck. I'm just short. I can do this.
I know that feeling.
It's true. This is kind of like life.
No.
I'm just accepting the fact that I'm short.
Yeah.
So yeah, the sky here is very interesting. You'll notice.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi, like a holographic dome or something. I've apparently built by the robots. I want to know more.
I think this is something we're going to have to ping the devs about next time they're back on a
Yeah,
segment because
yeah.
it is very curious. And if you look, it's very faint off there in the distance, but we've got these larger seams and also these little triangular panels.
Yeah.
It looks like a biosphere. It's Mario in his
pretty.
own
Just
TV show.
Mountains. Then
It
I've
could
got
be. This is like the Mario show.
forest. It's a super pretty kingdom, and all of the kingdoms in this game are just so diverse as far as what you're going to see and find there. It's yeah, it really blew my mind the first time I played through different kingdoms and found out
Yeah.
what they were doing stylistically. I'm going to take a little slow wander here.
Well, and
Seems a little precarious, Sam.
Just a touch, but you can hear little footsteps in the grass. Oh, I got some coins. Some
All
coins
right.
to just. Ah,
Ah!
I regret my decisions and I made a mistake. Or did I?
Oh!
Oh, there's a world underground.
So, if you want to find everything that's in this game and really dig into all the interesting little corners, you're going to have to be a bit of a daredevil at certain points and take some leaps of faith and try some stuff that maybe in a Mario game you would not think is terribly wise. But this is the Deep Wood, and it is creepy.
It
I
is.
love this space.
Mario's terrified. He does not want to be here at all.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Even Cappy looks startled. But that's okay. We won't leave him down here forever. But I just want to appreciate how this space looks. And here, the ambient noise, we're hearing a lot more insect calls, little crickety kind of noises as well. And there are a lot of goodies to be found down here. I don't want to show off too many of them because we want to hang on to some surprises.
Yeah.
But there are some very cool things here. And I feel bad for these guys. I feel like they got the short end of the stick when it came to job assignments
Yeah,
for the
who-
Steam Gardeners.
Who did this guy annoy to get stuck with this job?
And you will be in the deep wood. where
Especially
it's
down here
dark.
where everybody else is up there.
Yeah, it's dark and cold. And
The
I also
walls are
wanted to
kinda
mention
moist.
this level is not playable on the show floor, but there is another area kind of like this in that you have to do something that seems to be lethal to get to the area in question. And I didn't actually know about it until Sam showed it to me while we were preparing for Treehouse Live.
Yeah,
Because Sam is more of a daredevil than I am.
I do a lot of very foolish things when I'm playing games, just to see what'll happen, you know. Works out well in this game, though. It definitely encourages experimentation. And this is actually kind of a neat spot here. So we've got super creepy, dark forest. Everything's terrifying.
And
then
then
we have
a weirdly
happy little
cartoony tree.
This is a very happy little tree.
That tree definitely seems out of place from the
It
rest of the
does.
trees.
If there's one thing this game has taught me is as soon as something's out of place,
You throw your hat at it.
mightiest capture.
Mario the
Target.
tree.
I am the most mighty of trees. And I can't do much, but I can do this.
The little
Scoop my
hopping
tree
motion
butt.
gets me every time.
So I'm the noise too. Just doing my little tree dance.
Basically what a tree would sound like if it was hopping, I'm pretty sure.
But what's nice is now I was able to uncover
Oh, nice.
another moon. So definitely when you're playing the game, and if you happen to be here at E3 and you're playing our levels on the show floor, just try throwing Cappy at everything. It's
Yeah.
so worthwhile. You never know what you're going to find. There's a lot of just fun capture targets, fun secrets.
Oh.
And they've really built the challenge here where I think whatever kind of player you are, you're going to find some stuff that really feels like it's, you know, in your wheelhouse. It's the kind of stuff that you're comfortable doing. And then a lot of stuff that's going to take you out of your comfort zone. So maybe you're a precision jumper, or the kind of person who likes more of the scavenger hunt style, or just finding these weird little spots in the world. It's very cool. And actually, before we head back up to the surface, there's one little friend I would like to introduce people to. I'll go nice and quietly so I don't startle him.
Yeah.
Is it a little friend or a big friend?
He's a pretty big friend. He's pretty fantastic.
I see a tail.
Hi, buddy.
Oh,
So if you
boy.
watched the video during the spotlight, you certainly saw the T-Rex, and here he is wearing a fantastic hat. He's super dapper. He's just taking a little nap.
That's a cowboy hat.
You didn't know you wanted to see a T-Rex sleeping in a cowboy hat until today, did you?
I feel bad for Mario. I'm doing this to him. Like, get a little closer. See the T-Rex.
Is that too close? We were a little too close.
You could
And-
fit like 3 of Mario in his mouth.
And the T-Rex is actually snoring. He's got the cutest little snore as he's sleeping, so I'm not going to bug him and wake him up. I'm actually going to leave him in peace, but I did want to give folks a chance to actually see him in person because he's pretty fantastic.
I also love, though, I don't know if the people at home noticed, but there was like a little regular lizard, not a dinosaur, just a
Oh, yeah,
small,
let's see if I can find that guy.
maybe the size of Mario's hand, just running around. It has no game function. It's just there because it
Where'd he go?
adds this wonderful atmosphere to this place.
He's a little companion to the T-Rex that's just
Yeah.
sleeping out
Scampered
here.
off.
Sidekick.
Yeah, he might
And
have
there's like
scampered off
rats
the
in New
bush.
Donk City and all these little atmospheric animals.
The pigeons in New Donk City are amazing, too.
Yeah.
They have a lot of personality, as pigeons do. They're kind of fun to hang out with in the game. All right, so I've definitely got enough of these coins. I'm just going to grab some more because who doesn't want to grab coins?
Yeah.
And we've
It's
got a
pretty
nice little
irresistible.
river to splash through down here. And the work that's been done on the water effects, I think, is just fantastic in
It's
this game. It
gorgeous.
looks and sounds very pretty as well, actually. Particularly here, playing with my headphones on, getting
Oh, there's the lizard.
Oh,
Come
there
here.
he is.
Oh, another one, too.
Lizard.
There's a couple lizards.
I'm in the lizard kingdom. Come here. Why won't you let me play with you? Oh well.
You're not wearing hats? How are you immune to this?
Oh, that's okay. They're really fast. I probably have to sneak up on them and take my time.
Too agile for Mario.
I gotta blend
Too
in, be
bad.
more like a lizard, earn their trust. But that's all right. Let me find one of our little buddies who had a seed. Here
Oh,
we go.
yeah, there's the poor, unfortunate robot.
Hi. That's okay.
That's a big seed to go inside that robot.
Seriously. Where was he storing that?
Whoa.
Robot places.
I think it was actually in his head. So now he doesn't have the little piece on his head there. I think it just
Yeah.
kind of popped out of his skull.
Are you saying you took his brain?
He's not talking anymore.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
No judgments. I needed this seed to get home. So I'm going to tootle my way back over here. This is a... There we go. So this is one of the spots. And we passed by a few of these, but I'm going to try this one out and see what happens. Oh,
Oh.
not quite close enough. Here we go.
There we go.
And
Up
up
we
it
go.
goes. So that's my pathway back up to the sunlit surface. And there's a lot of stuff here that I'm not going to show, but there's stuff down here. So when folks have a chance to get their hands on the final game, I highly recommend
Yeah.
visiting the Deepwood. It's a really cool spot.
Poke around in every nook and cranny, folks. You'll find something more often than not.
For sure. And so here we actually popped up on the other side of that ridge. So that is where I was coming down. And one of my favorite capture targets is over here. So I would like to introduce our viewers to this wonderful little critter.
Yeah.
This is an uproot. As I suppose you can tell, he's got little planty legs.
Yeah.
And he goes up and then springs back down.
Yeah.
And let's actually take a better look at him.
And his
Hi.
flower pot counts as a hat.
Oh.
So he is all kinds of adorable, all by himself, but...
He'd look better with a mustache.
He's trying so hard to get to you.
Look. He's glorious.
And now you've become one.
And his
Oh.
little hand leaves. I love the way he waves his little
He's
hand
just
leaves
so
around.
cute, and he's polished himself to a nice shine.
Yeah.
He takes care of
I
himself.
think he
but-
waxes.
Yeah, with that little mustache.
He
He's,
is pretty shiny.
and his noise. Wait, listen to him walk. He's got the
Waddle,
cutest
waddle.
little squishy feet. So, all right, now I'll show off his ability. So, one of the things that's really cool in this game is all the different capture targets you get are going to give you access to different abilities. So here, I've got this nice springy jump. I can actually shake my Joy-Con to give myself a bit of extra boost. And so I can reach things that normally I wouldn't be able to. And a good chunk of the puzzle solving in this game is actually finding something weird, something maybe that you can't get to or you can't interact with, and then figuring out what in the world is going to let you interact with it. And a lot of times it'll be a capture target. And you have to find maybe the right item, the right enemy, and get it to where you need to be. And a lot of it's trial and error. You just kind of mess around, you make some new friends, take over their bodies.
And a lot of time the
Climb
challenge
trees.
will be, oh, I see I need to bring this kind of enemy to this spot, but how on earth can I get an enemy, that can't jump, for example, to this place to use it?
And different capture targets, they'll have different advantages, but also some different weaknesses. So a lot of it's going to be kind of getting experience with these different enemies and finding out how they work to your advantage, and also how you have to be careful with them so you look after them if you're trying to get them from A to B. And yeah, he's just adorable. Look at his little legs. Okay, that's enough. I've appreciated my little friend and his cuteness, and I'm going to actually head back down this way because we have enough coins. We could actually go get that outfit. I'm going to leave you here, bud. Bye. And actually, this is kind of interesting, so I'm just going to hang out with him. He's a little dizzy.
He's dizzy.
Feels a little funky.
Oh, and his poor eyes.
Had him bouncing around for a while, but if I hang out long enough, so what I can do, grab him again. So if I had to finish something up, maybe there was a task I had to complete as Mario, I could let go of my capture target, and while it's sitting there dizzy, I can get something else done and then recapture it. But if I leave him long enough, he's actually going to warp back to where he started. So he's okay. He's no the worse for wear. He's going to go home. Oh, coins. Wait. Coins.
Oh.
Come
Whoa,
here.
that's a big stack of
Oh my
coins.
God.
Come here.
I didn't see where that came from. Where did that come from?
Oh, it went down somewhere I don't want to go. Shoot.
Oh.
I missed it. No, it bounced out of one of the bushes. But that is not something I want to show folks just yet, so I'm going to let that go. Whee! Splash.
Ooh,
And
nice.
also,
Oh, and he's wet.
Yeah,
Look
his
at him coming
his
out of
water
the water.
texture looks so cool.
Oh man, the detail. That's so amazing. I love it.
Drips for a little bit as he's splashing around.
The
That's
detail
okay.
work in this game is just insane.
Hey, I'll tell you, every time I see a new ROM of this game, they've hit the textures up again and brushed them up, and it's always interesting firing up the new ROM and seeing what they've done. Spend money. I will spend money. I will spend money on that. Thank you. And we showed changing in Crazy Cap in our last segment, so I'm actually going to hang on to these because there's another place that we can go to change, and I'd like to show that off. All right, buddy, thank you as well. Maybe later. Why, thank you. All right, so I have got my...
And you'll notice there's souvenirs for sale there as well that are specific. These are the Steam Gardens souvenirs that you can decorate the Odyssey with.
Oh, actually, and I'll point those out as well because we're actually going to take a peek inside. So here,
Oh, yeah.
I've got a sticker that would actually go on the outside, kind of like a bumper sticker for your car. I
Yeah.
can decorate my Odyssey, and then some souvenirs there. I won't scroll any farther, but there's goodies to be had in each of these kingdoms.
Yeah, I love that customization.
New music.
You could just pick and choose how you want your Odyssey to look like.
I totally
Love
dig
dance
this
moment.
kingdom, so I'm going to get all of its stuff first. Yeah.
And rolling, because Mario has a very strong stomach and he does not get dizzy. And so this is the Odyssey, and we're actually going to take a look inside so we can show off what's going on in our ship. So this is the interior of the Odyssey. And you can see I've got some really interesting shelves up here. So I've got some spots I can put some things as I collect some new stuff. Got a nice little seat. I can just chill out and have a relax here by my coffee table if I want to. But I've also got this closet here. And I can change to my new outfit pieces here. So I'll hit up the Explorer outfit.
Nice.
Looking
And there's even a mirror.
boss. Yes, I can actually see if I can get myself positioned right to get the angle. Where am I? Over here. Close. There's my hat. Okay, so I'm over here. There,
yeah,
we
there we
are.
go.
Hey.
Yeah, it's pointed toward the
Center of the room.
here.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Mario's looking good. I'm feeling Explorer appropriate now, so this might actually be a good time to visit that Sphinx and say hi. Maybe throw a couple rocks around for good measure. Hi, buddy. I'm going to leave him alone for now. That's all right. So let's head over here and pay this fellow a visit. Okay, so what did Bowser steal from this kingdom? Water, wood, flowers, or soil? Now, based on the conversation that we had with those Steam Gardeners earlier,
I'm going with flowers.
I think flowers are what got taken.
Yeah.
All right, so now I can head a little bit further into this area. Got some more local currency to grab. Always good to catch those. And these are actually fun too. We've got these little signposts. As you're playing through the game, you'll learn how to do different moves, get some different tips and tricks. So as you see these signposts, it's really worthwhile to take a look at those and see what they have to offer. And
Some of those are returning moves, like the backward somersault, but others are brand new or hat specific and that sort of thing.
So this is a very different spot. Got some really cool stuff going over here in the corner.
Wow.
But first, I've got this purple stuff. Now, you see I can splash it around with Cappy, which is good because if I actually come in contact, and I'll do it because I'm a foolish person. Ow!
Oh, yeah,
good.
that hurts.
So I have to be very careful of this purple business. And thankfully, Cappy's able to splash it away. And you'll see that there are actually some coins hidden under it. So I've run into this obstacle, but it's actually really in my best interest to try to deal with it, because I'm going to find some more coins. And as I think with the rest of this game, you just never really know what's waiting for you in spots. So it's really worth checking every little corner. We got some nice views over here, some more off into the woods, and some other activity over there, but I'm going to head back this way. A bit more of that out here.
I love the surf guitar music here.
Yeah, the contrast from the very environment ambient noise that we just came from. It kind of
nice
matches.
Butterflies.
Yeah, it kind of matches like the girders that kind of offstand from the rest of the environment. It just comes hand in hand, I guess.
Sure.
All right, so let's hit this checkpoint flag first, and then I've got the binoculars. So these are returning from previous Mario games. So I want to grab this guy. I can get a really nice look at what's coming up. So I can see the Brutals, it looks like, are hanging out up there.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of terrain up here.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff I can see already that I'm not even close to touching on in this segment. But this is a really big kingdom, and there's a lot of interesting surprises there. We got another rocket ship like we saw in our first segment back in New Donk City. So just to give you a little bit of a sense of what's out here, and I can zoom in and out a little bit, get a closer look. There's another one of my little buddies. Hi,
another
Uproot.
one.
Just putting around doing his thing. All right, so there I will pop out. And I've got some piranha plants up here. They're spitting that same purple goo, so I know I have to be careful with these guys. And this is actually a good chance to talk about the camera control as well. So just as I'm kind of getting the lay of the land before I head forward, this is all just really smooth movement that I'm able to do with my right stick. So I can get a really nice view. You'll notice there Mario goes a little translucent when I'm really close, so I'm not blocked as far as my view goes with what he's doing. And I can get a really nice view. And his idle animations are actually fantastic too. So it's kind of nice just to let Mario hang out for a minute as you're figuring out where you want to go next and just kind of watching what he gets to. He might actually take a nap here. See if he will.
Oh.
Maybe gonna get comfortable.
Step one.
Gonna sleep.
Yeah.
So Mario talks in his sleep, and it is adorable. So if you have an opportunity, if you happen to be here and you are messing around with the show floor while if you have a couple seconds to let Mario take a little nap, it's really cute.
Now you're all purple.
I am so purple, and I actually stay messy. All right, Cappy is taking one for the team there, and actually, the piranha plants are eating him. So here, no more spitting purple goo, and I can just give him a little punt.
I like that tag team work there.
Yeah, it's nice that Cappy's invincible. He takes a fair amount of punishment in this game. So
It's a hard life for a hat.
there we go.
Your iconic
All
question
right.
mark boxes.
So I can hop up there, but I'm actually going to take a little stroll this way.
Yeah.
And be very careful again at these. This grossness. Boom!
Feels good to just be able to kick over a piranha plant.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
that, piranha plant. I'm not that skinny kid from the beach anymore. Come here. I'll check this one out too. I want to get a little bit lower so I can get the right angle on him though, because Cappy is going to go kind of in a straight line. He's not going to go up or down when I'm using him this way. So I need to be very careful. I can certainly throw him, so if I swing my arms up, with the motion controls I get a nice forward throw. If I swing them down, I actually get a nice forward roll.
That's pretty good.
But when I toss him, it's really tossing on a level plane, so I need to be very careful of where I am in relation to where I'm throwing him to make sure that I'm actually making contact with what I'm going to make contact with. So, let's sneak over here. Don't want to leave any question blocks unsmashed. Yeah, the music here is really kind of nice and jazzy.
I gotta say, I really like this girder environment. It's bringing me back to the DK stages, and
Totally,
I
yeah.
absolutely love DK. So this is very nostalgic for me.
And I love the color contrast with, you got the red metal and the green plants and everything. It's both a texture and a color contrast. It really looks fantastic.
Yeah. And you can tell this has been here a while because it has this growth on it.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on here with what looks like maybe steam coming out of those pipes as well. And I guess being the steam gardens, they are maybe using that in some way. Hi!
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Yay! I'm just so happy. So good. Okay, enough of that. I swear, the first time I captured one of these guys, I just ran around giggling like an idiot for
Yeah,
a good
Sam, I've
5
been meaning to talk
minutes.
about your uproot problem.
It's you call it a problem, it's not a problem. It's a way of life. It's magic. And they make a cute little noise when they hit that top.
You guys are trying to one-up each other? Is that what's happening?
We're dancing. This is how they communicate. Maybe we're just kind of hanging out, but I don't want them to hurt me. So
It's like how
I will-
bees
They hurt
communicate
each
the
other
duplication of
instead.
flowers.
Oh, buddy. So this is an interesting, almost really a side-scrolling section where I need to use my uproots abilities. It's worth clearing out some other stuff here too, just to see what's maybe hidden away. Oh, hello.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Nice. Your 4th moon.
Ooh.
Yeah, and there's
Let's
that little
see some
counter
more.
on the upper left to tell you how many moons you've gotten. And the first time you arrive in a kingdom, there's a number of moons you need in order to get to the next kingdom. And it'll show up as little outlines. This particular ROM, because it's for Treehouse Lab only, it doesn't show that because we're not trying to get to the next kingdom. But
No, we're
it
going to
helps you
show
keep
little bits and pieces here, but there's certainly a lot more going on in these kingdoms that we've got here.
yeah.
And the beautiful reflection texture on these girders too.
Yeah, you're
Steam
right.
gardeners look after their place. They keep
They
it
really
very
do.
tidy.
They're hard workers.
All right, so I got some more coins there. And here, I'm actually going to pop this up to the top and try to
It's coming for you.
pop over this guy. Come here. Come on. Come over this way. There we go. I'll lure you away. And now
You going for your pacifist run, Sam?
There we go. Oh, I don't want to hurt these little guys. They're too precious. They just want to do their thing. Maybe have some sun and some fertilizer. All right, so we've got some coins up here. Certainly don't want to miss those. And we're getting very close to our objective, so this is the next spot.
And these little checkpoint flags
There we
mean you
go.
can warp there in the future, which is
I'll actually let my little buddy
super handy when you're going
rest here.
back later for completion goals and such.
So he's dizzy, and just looking back, so it's worth it, I think, as you're progressing through these kingdoms, every once in a while to stop and take a look backwards, because you're going to see some things that you maybe didn't notice, didn't realize were there. So there, for example, I've got some regional coins that I didn't hit on this run, but looking at them from this direction, I can see, oh, there's something there. There's some other interesting stuff going on in that corner, too, so it's certainly worthwhile, backtracking and taking another look at spaces, and there's a whole bunch of stuff over here.
Sure,
that I just
especially
not
when
had
you're a
chance to hit.
completionist and you want to get every single moon and every single item that's the world
Yeah.
has to offer.
Oh, yeah, and this game will keep a completionist busy for a good long while.
Yeah. There's so much stuff to find here. Oh, so here we go. That little piranha plant actually made the mistake of chomping onto that rock I threw over.
Oh,
But I will leave him to rest now. All right, I'm ready. Boom!
Nicely done.
I'm going to clear out some more of this because I want to make sure if there's any goodies under here, any hidden coins. I want to find these, and there we go. The cap spin is really handy in that spot.
yeah.
That looks
And-
really good too when you execute it.
Yeah, the cap spin's a great move for clearing territory around you. If you've got a lot of enemies nearby, or maybe you have, like in this case, a lot of this toxic liquid nearby as well. It gives you a really good kind of circle of protection around you. And it can be actually helpful for some boss fights as well, just to give yourself a little bit of a perimeter of safety. Your turn, buddy. I'm sorry. You gotta go. And here,
Oh, it's a big
we've
one.
got an impressive big piranha plant going on. If we take a look closer up here, I might actually see. Oh,
And there's the
Oh,
brutal
you're getting
ship.
close to them.
they're our friends.
The HMS Brutal.
Beautiful, beautiful wedding planners.
They live
All
up
right.
to their name.
They're
pretty
brutal.
brutal.
They are brutal as well as being, bridal.
Oh, it's a hard job, and
Yeah.
it's a cutthroat business. Gotta make yourself stand out. Maybe being willing to take on all challenges and fight people is how they make their wedding planning furniture stand out.
If you have enemies intent on stopping your wedding, these are the folks to hire.
Yes, good to note. So there. Oh, the rock. It's not
All
tasty.
right.
I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I know that didn't taste good at all.
Okay.
I want to get you, though. All right, almost there.
Sam, we're just about out of
Bam.
time here, Sam. Perfect timing.
Done.
Yeah, well done.
So that was the Wooded Kingdom, which is our Treehouse Live exclusive area for E3, and hope folks enjoyed taking a look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for showing it.
No worries.
Sam.
So up next, there's the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, and that's happening in just a minute or two. Tomorrow, we're going to start with information on Pokken Tournament Deluxe, with a Treehouse Live segment on that. Then we'll have the Pokken Tournament Deluxe Tournament, which is a little hard to say. And then after that, sometime in the early afternoon, we'll start with Treehouse Live again, starting with Yoshi. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for the Splatoon 2 tournament. Bye, everybody.
Bye.